Hello again. Now, South Africa boasts some of the best health researchers in the world. This Youth Month, the South African Medical Research Council shines a spotlight on young professionals at the forefront of medical innovation. The entity's Nangipha Mnandi joining us now to discuss just the wonderful work that they're doing. Nangipha, a very good afternoon. Thanks so much for your time. Firstly, tell us what is it that you do? What do you specialize in?
Okay, good afternoon to you, Vek, and all the viewers at home. So I specialize in, I work in the Medical Research Council Gender and Health Unit, where I provide a role of supporting the development and innovation of various interventions, mainly targeted towards reducing violence against women, as well as violence amongst young men, as well as that it aims to empower the mental health and sexual reproductive health. Particularly we work a lot with young people in marginalized communities. So that's the work we do here, and that's the unit I support and what I specialize in.
So where does research and sort of technology come into play? How does that help you do what you do there?
We live in a very dynamic and global environment, so we use all the technology that's at our disposal to help us with research. So we do, when we conduct research, in particular, when we even go out to these communities or meet with young men and women when we participate. So the technology helps us in our data collection. That means we record these interviews, whether it be focus group discussions or individual interviews. So we record those. We have software systems that also help us analyze the data. And the use of technology has become even more important in even translating some of these the results that we find through a lot of the work we've done. We've even promoted on YouTube, so even using social media platforms to even spread kind of awareness about the importance of the work we do, as well as the results that result from the work that we do.
Fantastic. And I mean, we are celebrating you as the youth. You're a young person. Tell me a little bit about your journey. How did you get interested in this, and how did you end up here?
Thank you so much. Like many young people, when you finish school, you wonder, what am I going to do? I got into university, and then, completed my qualifications, master's, and now I'm currently doing my PhD. But this is how I got into the research space, working in public health. For me, I've just, even as me in my personal capacity, I'm someone who's passionate about health and well-being overall. So I was happy when I got the opportunity to work with, an institution that is kind of a trailblazer in trying to promote health via research, and innovation and transformation. So I got an opportunity. I interned before this, and then now I'm here as a young researcher. So it's really been a very wonderful journey for me, and I'm just happy that it reflects my personal goals and my aspirations in life.
Very quickly, can you tell us just about the exciting work that you're doing at the South African Medical Research Council that's actually, we can look forward to in the future, where we're going to see changes, even helping us grow our economy?
Thank you for that. So at the moment, I'm working under the units. There's one of the flagship programs called Stepping Stones Creating Futures Plus. Right now we're working with young men and women, young couples. It's Izithandane is the project where we look to equip young men and women with critical skills of helping them to improve their relationships. As you're well aware of, Iveka, that we have a huge problem of gender-based violence in this country. So we're using this initiative and this sort of intervention to try equip young people with the necessary skills, communication skills, as well as livelihood skills to help them, improve their relationships, but more importantly, also navigate some of the challenges that they find themselves in. We're well aware of the young people in marginalized settings don't have the necessary access to healthcare services. So we do hope that we can somehow assist them in equipping them with the necessary skills, and then helping them, because their mental health also kind of holds them back from effectively participating even in the economy. So by providing this where we help improve their mental health and overall well-being, then we equip them with the ability to even be able to seek jobs and actually participate in growing the economy.
Well, that's great news, and there are lots of young innovative minds out there, and Nangipha Mnandi, one of them, from the South African Medical Research Council. Nandi standing by with your sport.